right time. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. 5 days straight, no rest, oh well. I don't need no scale. I've been on my, I don't need no help. Always getting money, rains, no sleep. Every day I work my thumb. I don't get to take off. A hater gets up. I'm ready like lift off. I never been nowhere, but I'm ready to stay gone. Nothing ever lasts long. I'm always beating the odds. Taking all these trips, I had to go and get a passport. I'm just trying to live. I don't know what these mad for. I just had to do it. Got a really big bag for it. Still at your mama.
Okay.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover.
Oh, yeah, to him? No. Oh, yeah.
Here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Los Angeles Rams and the Washington Redskins. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
That happened to me. That's the nigga that I told you I played year one in that joint, and he had the Yankees, and I had the White Sox. And it took him beating me on a walk-off in the 11th. Yeah, it took him beating me in the 11th inning on a walk-off to win Game 3. And I had, like, the standard White Sox. Like, I didn't even have the trades you did. Like, I had them niggas, like, basic.
You got
like,
to find a
pretty
way
much stopped
to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
Yeah,
they're up around 24, 28, 30. They could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Mahomes. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
True. Yeah. I saw you traded Sesame. You said you about to trade him?
Trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11.
True.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he finds McClure. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
Here's Geis. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. Mahomes firing complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play.
Right.
While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Yeah, that release
is a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's Mahomes to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board.
I don't know. I done played like 22 games, I think. Yeah. I've been trash lately, bro. I won 7 straight and then lost like 5 straight. I'm not Philly. Yeah. I fought back because I thought the season like 1 and 7. And then I fought back, got to 7-7, and then went on another fucking skid.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here.
Sure.
Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. You talk to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. Third down conversion here's
the 18th.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. That's already the third time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the three.
But that doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Can you focus on me?
And again it's Mahomes off the ice on the screen. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break 3, and it's 3rd down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area. And they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Now Jason Sanders for the field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Redskins take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first and ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
With
some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
On first down, Akers. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short game.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
From the gun on 3rd down. Herbert. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will.
Dwayne Haskins look faster than Herbert right there.
5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
Come on, man. Hey, my man Herbert looks like he's gum slow right there.
From the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Herbert. Forced out to his left. He completes it to Henry. A gain of 6 there on first. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Get out of my way! What are you?
There at all? Maybe a yard up to the 43.
What are you looking at?
Well, when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. Now the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on 3rd. From the gun, Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. Going up top for Cup. Into heavy traffic, and it's
took it out of my hands.
Picked off at the 23. And a return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They certainly come out firing even though that was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Don't do that to me, man. Don't try to
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back.
Screen pass,
when you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, and all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Mahomes now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. And so
that's a block in the back! Go!
Points, and there he goes. Touchdown, Washington. Darius Geis.
A block in the back. Like,
and the Redskins are going to stretch the lead out further. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff
first two
unit
players
is
running to each other for no reason. Then he gets the block in the back.
That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Cool.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Herbert. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Montez Sweat.
Up the middle.
It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
That's what the help was.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready? Go. Hey, high 7. Let's go. Get fired.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Herbert. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Down. 10 Tucson.
They'll run on first down. Akers. Pretty move.
Yo, y'all gotta get out of my fucking way.
With a 2nd and 1.
God damn.
That's what they wanted out of that first down play. Run it down there. Now they're knocking on the door.
The only thing that
Y'all not helping, yo. You're literally not fucking helping. They can do whatever
they want because they've got confidence on their side. Line up quickly and go, or savor it a little bit, but I run right back at them.
On second down now, it's Kane, and he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Point after, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean,
Yo, stop letting them give me that bullshit-ass hole, yo.
Right now,
come on, man.
They're locked in really well.
It was Duke Dawson on the tackle.
Fucking pass on the ground.
2018. Second and 5 now. Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. The Redskins on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Yo, y'all marked him to the 29. I just showed him getting to the 28 barely.
And the coach has decided to challenge this play. He has tossed down.
He ain't nowhere near the 29. It's literally the 28-yard line he just got to. Goodness, even the replay shows that shit.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came up with a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap. Came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch it.
Hey, yo!
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
Man, come on, yo!
By the guy they call the field general.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. They fake the give. Now Mahomes.
Yep.
That is incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
He's not good. Y'all just keep fucking bailing him out, man.
And An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Mahomes now to throw.
Thank you.
And this is going to wind up
Offensive interference.
The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions.
Going for the picky big itch, my nigga.
Range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Come on, man. Come on. We better than
2
this.
straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Jeremy Sprinkle, his first touchdown on the year. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Boy, it's nice to have that big reliable.
So much phony shit happens when you play this game. It's unbelievable. Unfucking believable,
When
bro.
all else fails, not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
So much phony shit happens throughout the game when playing like that.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly.
Now can't slide. Come on, yo. Man, really? Y'all really on some fuck shit right now.
They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. 2nd and 6. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
All right, need you to check my eyes here. This entire unit defensively, I think, has looked really strong in the first half, especially in the secondary. They've been cohesive, fast to the football. We just saw another example arriving there to help knock that one away.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Herbert nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Knocks everybody over.
Someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. This is brought in at the 24.
If this thing's going out of bounds, it should go out of bounds.
Return that time. 18 yards. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
The Redskins have the 1st down on a pickup of 18.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? They sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Check 3, check 3, check 3. Attack, attack.
Now here's Mahomes. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
Now my corner.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers.
Now my corner is automatically committing pass interference.
Sometimes you're there too soon.
Yellow. 180.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
Drag this nigga for 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Mahomes. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. The Redskins on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Mahomes. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Looking to throw on second down. Herbert is going to rifle one deep left side.
Oh, my God, yo.
Complete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
An attempt at a
Come
deep
on,
ball.
Herbert, settle down, man.
But boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Looking to throw. Herbert.
Why are they running?
Intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he will score.
What route are you running?
Washington. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
Oh, my God,
We just saw that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Herbert. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. On 3rd down, Herbert. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
I have no idea who's going to ball that right
that.
now.
It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. Nowhere to escape.
You gotta get better in your blitz protection.
Hayward attacking off the edge that time.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally,
you keep double teaming the nigga on the outside for what? Why do you keep going outside?
Constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins 39. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Herbert, there goes a deep ball, end zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there, couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Herbert, and caught by Henry. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins 19. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Ready up. Mike 58, right there. Recon, 132 fighter.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Reuben Foster picks it. He's got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Cuts in the air under the ball, Herbert. And it's behind him. Jesus Christ. They're not even close.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
This nigga to do what I want him to do, passing the ball.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
I ask for you to put the ball on the line, or if I ask you to put some air on the ball, like I need to happen. No.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I nipped it.
This is caught at the 20.
Man, nigga, y'all allowing that nigga to guard him, man.
57 yards. Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. The first play of the drive there is incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Ready. You gonna see me in your nightmare, son. Let's go.
Back to throw. Herbert. Flush to his right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Good to go. Come on.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
Thank you.
Fires one that's intercepted.
Holla at me.
Picked off.
Got that one back. Let's go, man. Fuck this nigga. Let's go. Oh, no. The controller dropped. He's on timeout.
By the offense.
Oh, my gosh.
So 2 remaining as they go on here in this 3rd quarter. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Calm it down now. Here you go. We're about to get conservative now.
This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard.
Same dude that's been aggressive all game. He's about to start tucking his tail between his legs. I promise you. Watch. Watch this. Watch when he come out at.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And the drive begins with a run by Geis.
Oh, I knew it was a run. We still couldn't stop it. I knew it was a run.
That's cool. Give the Redskins 13 there on the first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because in a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack. And guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Please don't be scared.
They'll look to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield.
Woo! He kept the ball. Come on, man. He's panicking now.
Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
I think someone's going to get into QB1 here.
He put the fear of God in his ass, man. Come on.
That one should have been picked. Look, let's just be honest about it. That'd be the 2nd person in his ear because he's hearing it in the huddle right now.
Not the start to the
That's
game.
a whole thing. We ain't even worrying about it. They finally called one on his ass.
Much better.
Thank you.
He's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Get him, boy. Get him, boy.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and
got,
long
Jay?
after the hold.
What you got? What you got, Jay? Come on. You know you don't really want to run the ball now.
On 2nd down, Love. Call it a 6-yard gain. Still plenty of work to do coming up. 3rd and 14.
Come on, Jay. What you got, big fella?
You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Come on.
58, come on. Hey, Sunday. Jay, 43.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Let's go. What you got?
48.
Come
and
on.
the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. This defense figured out something in the locker room. That's 2 third-quarter picks now.
Come on, man.
Did he get too comfortable in the locker room himself? His team has the lead. Take care of the football. He's putting them in jeopardy right now.
On 1st down, Herbert.
O-line, y'all gotta be better, yo. I need y'all to be better, yo. Like, y'all really getting bullied
The
up
amount of
front.
sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it.
Come on.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard
Like
line.
that Cam Akers look like he running in slow
So
motion
from
out there.
second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
On third down, Kane, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter,
You got to do your job, yo.
Negative yardage.
God damn.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Looking to throw. Herbert complete. It's Henry. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
when an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
On first down, Akers. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. To throw on second down. Herbert. And his pass is
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Fourth time today. Picked off down near the 5. And he'll take it all the way out near the 30-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Running to start the drive is Love. He'll have a first down past the 40.
They gonna never call the illegal block.
28 yards on the ground.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease.
How many fucking blocking backs can one guy get away with, yo?
Out on the field, don't they? We just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of
Goofy
attack.
ass nigga down, man.
That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They stay on the ground. Geis again. And he gets it.
Yo, why do we keep pushing him forward, yo? That animation is garbage.
It's good for a Washington first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop him. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
When teams take shots at the end zone, you've got to defend it the same way you would defend the first down sticks. You defend the goal line exactly the same way. They can't cross that. You play through the receivers, and on that play, that's exactly what they did and batted it away.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought
That's an 89 overall linebacker that can't catch him. 89 speed linebacker that can't catch him.
To turn that into a positive gain. They got to get it to the 21 here.
I'm sorry,
3rd
yo.
down.
We all know Mahomes ain't fast.
Gonna throw deep for the end zone. In for the score. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further.
I tell you, boy. Shit, they let this dude get away with
for
the
the extra point.
Amazing.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Back now at FedEx Field. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here 2nd and a yard from the 34. 2nd and 1. Taking a shot here for Marshall. He's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A first down there on a pickup of 25. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Herbert. Going right side here, and that's complete.
He's definitely down. He's got to be down.
Redskins scoop it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely.
Go now. Head over. Hey, we got to get this stop here, team.
Following the fumble recovery, Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there. The number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing it.
And the pressure will get to him. He goes down.
Gotta love it.
There's a flag on the play, but this looks like on the offense. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Herbert. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. On 4th down, Herbert. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Montez Sweat. And the Redskins defense going to take over on the turnover on downs. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. That turnover might just about do it here. 4th quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
Exactly right. They played smart, couple of first downs, and this one should just about be over.
It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down. back to the ground on first. It's Geis. A gain of 3, second down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
That one, a first down pickup of 8. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. On first down, here's Love. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Geis with a carry on 2nd down. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense has got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Kimball Thorpe.
Hey, when did you see this guy coming back to the route?
At the 45-yard line.
Oh my gosh, that's horrible. The man just sat there, and I couldn't control him. This man just went on it.
On first down, this is Geis. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. This is Geis, and an alley to run. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know that plenty of people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and the lead will swell by one more. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Ready, break. 56 to Mike. Out. Deep grip.
On third down, Akers. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Defensively, they rallied the troops to force fourth down after that 7-yard pickup back on first. Big offensive explosion help leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Redskins, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for the Rams, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.